Thank you so much to all of my subscribers and everybody who has liked and commented on the past videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your feedback, and of course I appreciate the subscriptions. If you're new around here, I'm Birdie Galaxy. This is the Lunatic Fringe, and I do new moon and full moon horoscopes with tarot iconography to illustrate the zodiac. In this video, we will be discussing the Capricorn full moon, which takes place on July 3rd. Because it's a full moon, that means it is opposite of the sun, which is in Cancer. So this is going to be a Capricorn Cancer experience. So your rising sign determines which house is your Capricorn house and which house is your Cancer house. If you don't know your rising sign, there are many sites that you can look that up on. Just do a quick internet search for rising sign. You will need to know your birth date, birthplace, and specifically birth time in order to figure out your rising sign. So let's get into this. Hello, Sagittarius Rising. This full moon is happening in Capricorn, which is your second house. That means that the sun is in the opposite house of Cancer, which is your 8th house. So let's start with the sun. The sun is creativity, vital energy, life force, the warmth that keeps us all going. The sun is conjunct Mercury during this full moon. Mercury is the magician. This is manifestation, action, and communication. So this means that the sun and Mercury are together in the same sign and they are harmonizing their energies. So in this case, they are in Cancer, which is your 8th house. The 8th house is a very spiritual house. It's the house of deep personal transformation, as well as intimacy and shared resources. So every year from mid-June to mid-July, when the sun is in Cancer, it's shining its spotlight on your 8th house or your house of shared resources, intimacy, and deep, profound personal transformation like a phoenix. It's the house of regeneration, like being able to die off and then come back. So during this time, there is a heightened focus on these deep emotional connections, particularly with intimate relationships and shared resources. This can stimulate introspection, communication, and research in matters relating to investments, inheritances, as well as psychological transformations. So when the moon comes into this mix, the moon is the high priestess. This is the energy of intuition, the subconscious mind, spirituality, as well as feminine mystic and feminine mysteries. So the moon is in Capricorn, which is your second house. That's the house of values, finances, and personal resources as opposed to shared resources. So this can bring an intense emotional and financial transformation. This can be a period of deep introspection where you need to balance material stability with inner growth and emotional security. Full moons are separating energy. The moon and the sun are in opposites and they're going in opposite directions, or they're pulling apart from each other. The energy is like a rubber band. It's like a rubber band pulling apart. And the full moon is the height of this tension. It's the fruition of this tension. So this is really showing a need for balance between your financial security or your values and shared values or shared finances. Now Jupiter, or the Wheel of Fortune, this is the energy of abundance, growth, of destiny, cycles, and changes. Jupiter is in Taurus, in your 6th house. That's the house of work, health, daily life. The sun. Jupiter and the sun are 60 degrees away from each other, creating what's called a sextile, or an opportunity, opening doors. So what this is doing is really bringing the potential for increased financial stability and abundance through these joint ventures or investments. This is bringing positive growth and expansion in career-related activities. This alignment can really highlight your potential for transformative experiences relating to your health, relating to your well-being, And there's opportunity here for personal growth and expansion through holistic or wellness-oriented activities. The sixth house is not only about your daily life, but it's about your work environment and your personal health. Jupiter is also making an aspect to the moon. It's 120 degrees away, which is a trine, or that's bringing luck to this situation. So this can really bring about a period of financial stability and growth, as well as an increased sense of discipline and responsibility in your work and in your daily routines. And that might be what's bringing this financial growth, is bringing more discipline and structure into your daily life, into your work environment, and into your routines can help this financial abundance, this financial growth. This can really inspire practical and methodical approaches to your money management and your career endeavors, and this can lead to tangible rewards, more finances, and a productive work environment. Now, Saturn is the world, and this is the energy of fulfillment, completion, structure, boundaries, and discipline. Saturn is retrograde right now, and it's in Pisces. So whenever a planet is retrograde, it's a time for us to return or revisit an energy that we've already visited before and make some reassessments, readjustments, reevaluate. Saturn in Pisces in your fourth house can really bring a period of reflection and reassessment of these family dynamics, of your home life and of your emotional foundations, which can potentially lead to the establishment of healthier or more stable structures in this area of your life, in your home, family, domestic sphere. Now the moon's also making an aspect to Saturn. It is 60 degrees away, so another opportunity, another door opening. And this time, this is really bringing the focus on financial matters and stability and security of your own resources, as well as indicating the potential opportunity to restructure and to establish a more solid foundation within your home, family, and emotional well-being, which could possibly lead to some very long-term improvements in this area of home, family, domestic situation. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be the dynamics of your family. This could be your actual physical home, the physical structure of your home, or vice versa. It doesn't have to be the physical structure of your home. This can actually be just the dynamics of your family, of home. So there's a lot going on here with you needing to balance your self-values, your self-resources, personal resources, with shared resources or shared finances. Structure and discipline and boundaries are coming into this area of your home and your family life. And there's tons of expansive growth, abundant opportunity in your daily work, your routines, as well as your ability to take care of yourself, your health and wellness. Venus and Mars together. Venus is the Empress. This is creativity, nurturing, and abundance. And then we have Mars, which is crisis, upheaval, and revelation, are both in Leo, which for you is your ninth house. The ninth house is the house of philosophy, wisdom, and travel. So this aspect of Mars and Venus coming together in your ninth house can really ignite a passionate and assertive drive towards exploring new philosophies and expanding your horizons, which can potentially lead to exciting adventures and a strong desire for personal growth. This situation may also bring a heightened sense of self-expression and magnetism to your relationships, which can foster an atmosphere of enthusiasm and creativity. Now, that Venus-Mars conjunction is squaring off with Uranus. Uranus is the Fool. This is the energy of unexpected changes, spontaneity, new beginnings, and it's the leap of faith. This is the leap of faith energy. So Uranus is in Taurus along with Jupiter in your sixth house, making a 90-degree angle to Venus and Mars in Leo. It's really driving you to explore new philosophies and embark on some bold journeys for personal growth. This is also bringing unexpected disruptions or sudden changes to your daily routines or your work environment. So it's really challenging you to find some innovative solutions to these problems and to embrace any unconventional approaches to your health and to your daily routines. So you might be looking into some alternative healthcare or things that you've never done before that are very unexpected from you. Now, Jupiter and Saturn are also 60 degrees away from each other, so here is another opportunity, another door opening for you. And in this case, this is really bringing opportunity for expansion and growth in the areas relating to your daily work routines, to your health, to your daily routine in general. And this is bringing harmony and balance between this stable and transformative energy of in your home and your family life. This can also really bring a period of reflection and reevaluation of your family dynamics, of your domestic situation, and it might prompt you to it might prompt a need for restructuring or establishing stronger boundaries or foundations within this home situation that are there. The purpose is for creating your emotional well-being or your emotional stability. Now, lastly, Sagittarius, we have Neptune and Pluto. So Neptune is at home in Pisces in your 4th house, really increasing that dreamlike quality to your home, family, and domestic situation. And then we have Pluto. So Neptune is the Hanged Man. This is the energy of surrendering, of letting go, of major spiritual growth. And then we have Pluto, which is Judgment, and this is the energy of deep transformative changes as well as major personal power. So we have Neptune in Pisces in your 4th house, and then Pluto has just made its way back into Capricorn. It had been in Aquarius in your 1st house briefly, and next year it will go back into Aquarius. In your 3rd house. It will be in your 3rd house next year. It will stay there for 20 years. But for now, Pluto is retrograde, so it's moved back into Capricorn, into your 2nd house. So for the time being, this is really bringing, once again, we've already been here before. This is a retrograde Pluto, so we're returning to an energy we've already felt. So this is bringing, again, this profound transformation and healing to your sense of emotional security and family dynamics, as well as deep insights into your personal values and resources. So this is a time for you to explore the depths of your subconscious and to uncover any hidden truths and to reimagine your approach to your home, to your finances, and your self-worth, which can ultimately lead to this profound spiritual and material rebirth. So Sag rising, there's a lot going on there. We've got tons of energy happening in your house of finances. The full moon is bringing a need for balance between your personal finances, between your personal resources, and those of the shared variety that you have with other people. There's a lot of changes and dynamics going on in your home situation. You may be really desiring something that's going to bring you long-term stability, long-term emotional stability and security. Saturn's all about the long view, the long term, the long game. So that's something that might be weighing heavily on your mind, and it is directly affecting or affected by your personal finances and shared resources. There's opportunity for expansive growth within this shared resource situation as well. So that's all I have for you, Sag. So thank you so much for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.